What's up? Welcome back to the channel. I got a pretty cool build coming up here. Just went and picked it up. Look at that. You might know that car. It was on the cover of Lowrider magazine once. It is a beast. It is a show hopper. Well, it was. It's been sitting for a little while, and we're going to go through it and try and get it going again. So you might want to hit the subscribe button for this one so you can follow along, because this is going to be pretty cool. We went and picked it up from one of my buddies in the car club. We're going to get it going for him again. It's pretty complete, not really any major issues, just other than the hydraulics. Well, can't say that. It didn't run. He says it does run and drive. We got down there and it had a dead battery. So yeah, that was fun pushing it. But one thing I can say is that winch there, that's a game changer. If you're thinking remotely about getting a winch, go ahead and do it. It's paid for itself already. I think I've used it 3 times. Well worth the money. Very, very good investment. I'll definitely do it again once I get another trailer, if I don't just swap this one over. But other than that, we're gonna see if we can get it running and drive it off the trailer and kind of get it set up to work on it. So we got it off the trailer, threw a hot battery in it, fired right up. I guess next time I'll bring a battery with me, or at least a jump pack. But fired it up and drove good. So we got it parked where we're gonna work on it. I'm not gonna put it in the shop just because I'm doing simple repairs to it, no major fabrication, just removing parts and rebuilding them. So I'm gonna take the pumps out, take them down to the shop, redo all the seals, pull the cylinders, reseal them, simple stuff. As you can see, we got a little bit of fluid hemorrhaging, so we're gonna have to take care of that. But I can say it's a pretty sweet setup. A lot of junk in the trunk, that's for sure. We're going to take it all out and rebuild it. Get it working like new. So I talked to the owner. I had a basic understanding of what y'all wanted to do. Obviously it leaked, it wouldn't stay up. Fluid pouring out everywhere. So that needs to be addressed. But I also asked him, I said, what are you planning on doing with the car? Wanting to cruise it? You want to hop it? And he told me the best answer I could have ever heard. Well, the car was built to hop. So yeah, we're going to put it on the bumper. So we're going to start tearing it apart, rebuilding everything, and hopefully putting it on the bumper soon. One thing I'm going to do first, pull this first row of batteries out, give me a little bit more room. That way I can bring the pumps out through here. I thought about taking them out through the back seat. There's a brace still in the middle, so it definitely wasn't intended to be removed that way. Plus it's a little bit further on this side of the trunk, so it'll make it a lot easier. now we got the pumps out, I'm going to start tearing apart the front and start pulling the cylinders out so I can reseal them. So normally you'd break either the upper or lower ball joint and pull the spring out, be able to get the cylinder out. I think there's enough slack in here where I can just pull the cylinder up, pull the spring out. So we're going to give it a shot. This is kind of lazy man's way of taking it all apart. That may not be enough room. Nope, we'll take it apart. Anybody remembering like every video I've ever made where I have to undo ball joints, where I say put the cotter pin in into an easy spot to get to? Why is it that no one ever does that? You figure sooner or later, you know, common sense would say, hey, put the cotter pin where you can get to it. Nope. That wouldn't make sense. Well, this ball joint moves, so somebody could have lined it up in an easier to get to spot, and it could have just moved into a harder to get to spot. So we'll let this one slide. Trying to fight till the bitter end. That ball joint needs to be replaced anyways. Well, that's not looking too good. So far the ball joint's just spinning, or the bolt's just spinning with the ball joint. Try putting a pry bar under here. Sometimes you can put it in a bind, get it to grab. It's not wanting to grab. So I might have to break out my small air compressor and bring an impact up here. Maybe that'll get it. Worst case scenario, probably have to pull the arm off the car. We're going to try not to do that, but we'll see how it goes. Well, I'm back to work on the Hulk. It's been a day or two. Last time I worked on this, I was catching hell with a cotter pin. I know it sounds crazy, but it was a rusty cotter pin. I could move the thing, but it just wouldn't pull out. And every little bit that I got, it just broke and it'd break and it'd break. And eventually I had to get an Allen wrench, just a small, maybe 3/32, if it was even that big. Just hammered it through the opening for the cotter key, and it finally came out. But I mean, I messed with it probably like an hour. It was aggravating. I got that out and went to go break the ball joint. It didn't really want to break. I was tapping the A-arm with a rubber mallet. Couldn't find my lead hammer, of course, but wasn't making no progress whatsoever. And it is chrome, and it's, you know, still cleanable, so I'm trying to not do as much damage as possible. So didn't really want to put a pickle fork in there and be chipping everything up. So I bought this fancy little tool right here from Harbor Freight. It's actually pretty sweet. I really had my doubts about it, but it worked out, you know, perfectly for what I needed it for. So I'm pretty happy with that. Got the top one loose. The bottom one is still spinning. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with it. Haven't got that far yet. Right now I'm just trying to get the cylinder out to reseal it, and then I'll kind of go from there. But I'm going to move on with pulling the cylinder out so I can at least get something done. So as I said in the hop video, I'm going to actually break this up into a few different videos. I was kind of hoping to keep it a short, quick in and out video, but we actually kind of did a full 180. Original plan was, and we're going to kind of go in it full blown. So look forward to more videos on it. I got the A-arms out for chrome right now. About to start tearing apart the interior, do the door panels, sail panels, kind of whatever else I see it has flaking paint on it. Still waiting on some parts for the pumps and stuff. Yeah, I'll give you a guess who I didn't order them from, because if I did, they would be here. But unfortunately, he didn't have that stuff. So yeah, I had to outsource to another company, and we're still kind of waiting. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to start working on the door panels. I will film that as well, but you guys will have to wait for another video. But I just want to kind of give you a heads up on what's going on with this, and we're going to keep on marching forward on it. So until the next video, hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about this beauty, and we'll see you.
What seems to be the problem?
Good shot. Got away free. It lives to die another day.